This is part 3 of Who is Anderson Paak.
Yes, Lord!
Malibu was a soulful hip-hop and R&B album. It was personable, detailing much of his life's struggles. It's one of my favorite albums ever.
My heart looks engine.
The surf theme that permeates the album was an idea from his bandmate Kelsey Gonzalez, who pulled the quotes.
I enjoy some of the old and I enjoy the new.
When asked by Music Connection how surfing relates to music, Anderson said, "I like in surfing culture how it's hard to catch a wave, so if you catch one, you gotta enjoy it and ride it out. And remember how it is so you can catch the next one. I've been out here paddling, and it seems the past couple of years I've been able to catch a wave. I want to enjoy it and take it in. It's a metaphor for life." The album earned Anderson 2 Grammy nominations for Best New Artist and Best Urban Contemporary Album, and a Soul Train Award.
No matter what the outcome, we still gotta live. What's the main proofs? What's the main jig? More love in the world for the pain. No matter what the outcome, it's all just the same.
Shortly after releasing Malibu, Anderson announced his signing to Aftermath Entertainment. That year, he was a part of XXL's freshman class. He also made Tiny Desk history, having the most viewed video of all time in the series. He opened on Beyoncé's Formation tour, performed for Ellen, which is a goal he had set for himself in 2013, and had his own Coachella set. In 2017, Anderson toured with Bruno Mars on the European leg of the 24K Magic Tour, and J. Cole on his For Your Eyes Only World Tour. Between 2016 and 2017, Anderson collaborated with numerous artists like Mac Miller, Kaytranada, A Tribe Called Quest, and Chance the Rapper. His wife, Jalen, also had their second child, Shine, in 2017. In 2018, Anderson got rid of his manager Adrian Miller and joined the powerful Full Stop Management. He also became the first artist to sign to 12 Tone, a label backed by Apple. Speaking of Apple, his song Till It's Over was featured in their commercial. Anderson also wrote and produced for Christina Aguilera, which speaks to his versatility. He returned to the scene with a rap record, Bubblin', which earned him his first Grammy. Anderson later released Oxnard, executive produced by Dr. Dre. The album peaked just outside of the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart, a testament to his growth. Oxnard was a learning experience for Anderson, where he allowed himself to be produced.
Both of us are perfectionists, so it's really frustrating sometimes, the sessions.
Yeah, you guys getting together?
Yes.
Do you ever butt heads?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes, his head is bigger than mine too, so it's just like,
Yeah.
he's bigger, so it's like, all right, Dre, sounds good to me.
He told Rolling Stone that this was the album he dreamed of making in high school. It was a return home. The album received mixed reviews. Anderson told LA Weekly, "People felt really strongly. Some thought it was great, but there were people saying it was the worst I'd done. That I didn't need Dre, that I can't rap. It stung." I think it was the hope for something similar to Malibu that led to the disappointment amongst fans. Anderson knew this in the back of his mind, so he readied another album simultaneously while working on Oxnard, one that was more R&B driven and free of Dr. Dre's supervision, which Dre didn't get at first. He thought Paak should do one good album, but eventually came to understand Paak's vision. 6 months after Oxnard, Anderson released the critically acclaimed Ventura, which became his first top 10 album. The album's lead single was King James, followed by Make It Better featuring Smokey Robinson. The latter should have been the lead single, as that song had the propensity to reach both young and old audiences. Ventura featured collaborations with other R&B royalty like Brandy and Layla Hathaway. Ventura solidified his status as a Grammy darling. He won 2 Grammys, one for Best R&B Album and another for Best R&B Performance.
This is a win for R&B. We just gonna keep it at my house if you don't mind.
In 2019, Anderson went on 2 tours, Andy's Beach Club Tour, which I saw him on, and then played bigger venues like Madison Square Garden on the Best Steve in the Game tour. That year, His band, the Free Nationals, released their debut Grammy-nominated self-titled album, which featured the popular song Beauty and Essex. Anderson Paak also collaborated with Corday and BJ the Chicago Kid. In 2020, Anderson appeared on The Price is Right and lent his voice to the star-studded animated film and soundtrack Trolls World Tour. He also collaborated with a lot of artists, producing One Life for John Legend, writing Mutual for Omarion, playing drums on Burna Boy's Alarm Clock and Shawn Mendes's Teach Me How to Love, and doing features for Big Sean and Nas. Anderson also collaborated with India Shawn on Moving On and made his directorial debut for the video. He spent a lot of time working with up-and-coming artists like Ray Khalil. Anderson worked with Ray and Jay Pounds to create Lockdown, a reactionary song about police brutality and the protests that were ensuing all around. Due to the enormous success he had in 2020, Anderson said he was supposed to just chill, but he couldn't chill when people were in the streets dying. This unexpected gem earned him a Grammy for Best Rap Performance. Anderson also released Cut 'Em In with Rick Ross, which was featured on the Madden NFL 21 game and the Tom and Jerry soundtrack. Anderson also became Vans' first global ambassador, which was major for him because he used to work at the Vans store. After working on this collaboration with them for 2 years, Anderson released his collection. He used his song Jewels, produced by Timbaland, to promote it. This year in 2021, Anderson Paak was featured on Jasmine Sullivan's EP Hotels on the song Price Tags, where he made some ignorant, colorist remarks that were unnecessary. I don't know how gatekeepers could have heard this song and not think that it should either not come out or to have him redo the verse. Moving forward, Anderson also formed a duo Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars. Their name was given to them by the legendary Bootsy Collins of Parliament, who will narrate their album. Anderson and Bruno met each other during the 24K Magic Tour and began working on music. One of the songs they made was Anywhere on Anderson's Oxnard album. Bruno described himself as being in a dark space creatively.
It was hard. It got dark in the beginning, and I think Andy came through and lit the studio up.
Together they made magic, and it snowballed from there. So far, they've released Leave the Door Open, produced by D-Mal, which they performed at the Grammys. This record marks Anderson's first top 10 hit and #1 record. Besides Silk Sonic, Anderson Paak has been creating his 5th album, which will completely deviate from the beach theme of his past efforts. He told Esquire, "You're gonna get some real topics and you're gonna get some substance, but mixed with some great grooves." Her is likely to be featured on the album. He is also working on another collaborative effort with Knowledge as No Worries. The future has always been bright for Anderson Paak, but working with Bruno Mars is gonna open up even more doors for him. I'm expecting Silk Sonic to top the charts and sweep the 2022 Grammys. I'm eager to see how the success of this joint project positions Anderson for his next solo album. In this video, we discovered who is Anderson Paak. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who I should cover next. Thanks for watching.